I wanted to give you a few updates of some things that are coming up in the community that you need to be aware of. One is the Breaking the Glass seminar. It's a financial literacy seminar that's being hosted by the Atlanta University Center in partnership with the NAACP, Clark Atlanta University, the Financial Literacy and Initiative, and several other great organizations will be having the second annual AUC Financial Literacy and Innovative Conference. It will be November the 10th from 6 to 10 and November the 11th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Bishop Cornelius L. Henderson Student Center on the campus of Clark Atlanta University, which is 223 James P. Brawley, Southwest Atlanta 30314. And this is very important that you be a part of this great seminar that will give you information on how to become financially literate, how to make sure you improve your profitability and the ability to raise capital in your community. So it's a great organization. It's a great conference that you need to be a part of. Again, it's Breaking the Glass Ceiling. It's going to be November the 10th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And November the 11th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're building a new generation of thought leaders and innovators on the campus of Clark Atlanta University. It's hosted by the Clark Atlanta Office of Financial Literacy in partnership with the NAACP. So it's a very insightful program that you need to be a part of. You need to spread the word on all social media and be present November the 10th and November the 11th. We will be there. Hopefully you will be there. And so I think it's very important for our community to learn how we can become fiscally responsible and empower our own community by saving our own dollars and investing back into our community. It was also a great weekend this weekend, as had the pleasure of being at the DeKalb chapter of the NAACP's Freedom Fund banquet. A lot of great people were there, a lot of powerful politicians in DeKalb County, but also a lot of great community activists. So it was a wonderful event, and it underscores the power of our voice, but more importantly, our vote, which leads me into this weekend. This weekend, you should be getting ready for November the 7th. November the 7th will be a pivotal day, as we are voting on mayoral elections across the state, but primarily in the city of Atlanta, the mayoral race, where there's 12 people on the ballot, and hopefully there will be a runoff. But you need to make sure that you vote. Voting will be from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Again, your voice and your vote is our power. If you want to see improvement of anything on the local level, whether it's schools, whether it's roads, whether it's infrastructure, policing, this is the election. They're anticipating lower than the average turnout. We need to just be real with you. If you're concerned about the issues in your community, you need to be concerned about voting, because without voter empowerment, your voice is not heard. The political policymakers will not hear you if you cannot help to persuade their election or their re-election. So you need to vote again, November the 7th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And again, I've heard a lot of the excuses why people don't vote. Our vote doesn't count. Our voice doesn't matter. If your voice didn't matter, they wouldn't be trying so hard to suppress your vote with all of these tactics of alleged voter fraud, which is, there's no such thing as voter fraud. There's voter suppression. As we learned just a few days ago here in Atlanta, the Secretary of State wiped clean the voter servers in a voter suppression lawsuit that was filed by many civic organizations, including the NAACP. So again, you need to get out November the 7th. You need to make your voice heard. You need to vote, and you need to hold your elected officials accountable. Again, the elected officials work for you, and if you don't hold them accountable, then there's no recourse when you don't have proper sewer drainage, you don't have proper roads, you don't have proper schooling, you don't have proper policing in your community. So the local vote is the most important. Please vote November the 7th. I will continue to bring you information, and NAACP-TV will continue to bring you information when it's relevant. Again, November the 10th, November the 11th will be the literacy, Breaking the Glass Ceiling, the Literacy Initiative. Please be there for this conference. It will be insightful. and hopefully we'll bring it to you live on live stream for those who can't make it. Again, share this video and place. It'll be on all social media at NAACP-Atlanta or on my personal social media at the Attorney Griggs, a Justice Fighter. I'll see you next time. Have a great week.